I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another Hasbro Pulse Fanverse Friday for Transformers. And, yeah, we got 2 minutes. So, I haven't been following Transformers all too closely that recently. I know what's been announced or what's been released and stuff like that, most recently, but I'm not really paying that much attention to, like, any of the leaks or anything, so a lot of what, like, I'm expecting is basically just, like, the normal stuff that would be getting. I'm not really, you know, I don't exactly follow Transformers that closely, so I'm not really too sure if there's any characters that are missing from the Netflix show, or if there's any certain characters complete a team or anything like that, or a certain group or anything. I know that we're focusing a lot on the Primal stuff, I've completely blanked on what the actual series is called. I really like that series as well, the CGI series with the animal Transformers and stuff, with like Dinobot and stuff like that, and Optimus Primal and all those. But yeah, it's very much one of the things where I don't really know enough about Transformers to be able to say, oh yeah, we're probably going to see this character, that character, like I do with the Marvel stuff. But yeah, it's like, I'm hoping we'll get more stuff based on the movie, the original animated movie, because obviously we had, was it Coronation Starscream was most recently announced, I think, along with, was it Sweep? One of the other, Galvatron's Seekers, that's what it is, Seekers. One of the other Seekers, I think it was Sweep. A lot of them have been coming out, and then like Perceptor, which was the only new release that I saw that I was like, yeah, that's something that I need. Like, I love Starscream, and Coronation Starscream is great, but Perceptor, I love Soundwave, and Perceptor is obviously just the Autobot version, essentially, of Soundwave, so yeah, I'm hoping for some more stuff like that, some more stuff that just generally interests me. But in any case, let's see what we're gonna actually get. I don't normally watch Transformers streams, so
thanks for joining us for another Fan First Friday. We know we saw you guys a couple weeks ago, but I'm Ben from the marketing team.
I'm Evan from design. Hello.
very cool.
Thanks for coming back to see us. Just
so we're getting a look at the new Haslab, I assume.
Today, we revealed a little teaser image back in July when we revealed our Covert Agent Ravage San Diego Comic-Con item.
I saw that stuff. I'm not like too familiar with what it actually is.
And just said something to come sooner than later. We just never really said anything else about that on social. We hinted at it a little bit 2 weeks ago with our outro. We've been checking the fan forums, and we see all your comments, and we're pretty sure you guys understand what's going on. Also, hopefully you checked out the IGN exclusive article that came out about an hour ago today.
I did not see that. That's a shame. I wish I'd seen that.
Rather than us telling you what it is, we're going to let a video show you what it is.
Okay, here we go. So yeah, I do recognize that logo, but it's not something that I'm overly familiar with. Wait a second. Maybe I am overly familiar with this. I recognize this. I don't... Brain of Courage Brainmaster. Okay, so it's the Combinatron from the Japanese series. I recognize it. I can't think... It's definitely ringing bells. This is really cool. Like, I mean, we kind of knew that it was going to be it was going to be either just a like accurate scale version of, I can't remember which character it is, but one of them from the Japanese show, or it's going to be the Combinatron. Autobot Saber, very cool, very neat. I like it. I like it. The animation is just like, it's so... It hasn't aged well. I think that's pretty fair to say. Aww. Poor lizard bot. It looks beautiful still, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it hasn't like aged to the same point. Okay. That's cool. Which one's this? Star Saber. Okay. Autobot Star Saber. Cool. I like it. I like the sword. Then that's... Yeah, a lot of these look familiar. Like, I've definitely seen these before. I like that transformer mode. That alt mode. That's what it's called. I know what I'm on about. Victory Leo. Okay. Oh, wait. I know Leo. Okay, so, yeah, I do know some of these characters, just not from this show, I think. It is cool. This is definitely way outside my wheelhouse, but, like, it looks very cool. Like, this is a very neat selection of characters. But, like, I yet to see Victory Saber combined to create the Supreme Commander of the Autobots, leader of the Galactic Defense something. Back the Transformers Victory Saber for 180. Not bad. Crowdfunding runs ago August 27th to... So from today until when? I didn't catch that. It goes too quickly. October 10th? I think that... Was that October 10th? How many units sold? How many backers does it need?
I mean, wow. Victory Saber. Like, from the get-go. Like, you're just gonna get Victory Saber. No Victory Leo unlocked here. It's Star Saber. It's Victory Leo. Brainmaster. You get it all from the get-go.
That
So
looks like it's...
from the top.
Especially for that
We're
price.
gonna
That
start with
seems
the
really good.
Brainmaster and show you just how cute this guy is. He looks massive on screen here, but this is a digital render.
Yes.
We're going to show you really what he looks like.
So, of course, the Brain of Courage.
Oh, wow.
Yuki no Brain.
Oh,
Yuki no
wow.
Brain.
Yes.
He's a Micromaster.
The Takara Tomy designer on this is Yuki-san, so it's kind of like, oh, that's kind of funny. So yes, so here we have the Brain Master of Courage.
Oh,
As you can
wow.
see, it's about an inch tall.
That is tiny.
Here he is, right next to a Titan Master, so you can kind of see the size.
Yeah,
of it.
okay.
Just a little guy.
That
I'm
is so
sure
small.
Some fans are like, well, what's the difference between a Brain Master and a Titan Master? So Titan Master is like our traditional headmaster. When you transform it, it becomes the entire head of the character.
That's cool. I like that.
For a Brain Master goes inside the chest of a character and then becomes the face.
Okay.
So that brings us to our next part.
That's
We're
interesting.
going to throw up the image here of Star Saber in his bot mode, so you can see
It looks
that
cool.
face
I like it.
is there in him, and then Evan's going to show you how it goes into the model here.
Well, this is just Saber, but
Right,
this
Saber.
is just Autobot Saber. So what you guys are seeing right now
Okay.
is the robot mode. I have the model that we're showing today is a first print model. It's rapid prototype, so it's very fragile.
So it's
I
basically
don't
they just
have it
3D
completely
printed it.
transformed
But
correctly because I'm afraid I'm going to break it with my trembling hands. So
yeah, that's
when
fair
you're
enough.
just like, hey, the knees aren't right. It's like, yes, I know, trust me. So I just don't.
I mean,
wanna break it.
I
So
wouldn't
with the
know.
Brain
I
Master,
would not
obviously,
recognize
you
that.
open up the chest. You pop out his helmet.
Okay. I like this. I like the idea of this.
You put him on in. And of course, the head is on
That is
the turret
neat.
bucket, so he still has head articulation. So we can still
That
get
is
side to
pretty
side.
cool.
Then for comparison, you can see that Autobot Saber is roughly about our deluxe scale. We just happen to have the Hound
Mhm.
figure
Yeah,
from
that's
Warhammer Cybertron here.
pretty good,
Scale,
pretty
we're
good.
gonna show him throughout this
Hound is on the smaller scale, though. I will say, Hound is on the
Mm-hmm.
smaller scale of Siege.
So next we'll show you Star Saber, Autobot Star Saber in his jet mode. This is his vehicle mode. You can see
Okay.
here we have clear plastic on the cockpit. This also, if you look
That's
closely,
good.
you'll notice that the Brainmaster is actually sitting in the cockpit here.
Oh, that's
He has a
neat.
little hibble,
If
hip swivel
you've
so that you can sit
seen
in
like
there.
my previous
So
Transformer
the-
videos, you'll know I'm a huge
screen
fan
actors
of the
animation,
Battle Masters and that kind of,
conversion
you know, the
scene
Mini
in
Masters, that kind of thing.
he pops out of the
This is
cockpit,
way
as you saw in the
up my
video.
alley where, like,
So you can
it's,
recreate that moment
you
while
know,
you're doing all
small
the awesome
Transformers
photos
for bigger
you can't
Transformers
see.
sort of deal. I really like
Of
this.
course, and if anybody has seen Transformers Victory, they have seen that transformation sequence 100 times because it was featured in every episode.
Is that an accurate number or an estimation? I'm just curious.
Estimation.
Okay. We might have to count. Maybe when we finally get to show you guys all of those episodes here in the States, if you don't have the DVD collection, we can put a transformation counter up.
Just like, yeah, it's just like a special feature, just an add-on. It's just the ability to have like the little counter for the transformations.
Just, converting,
That'd be hilarious. That would be great.
Autobot Star Saber here, so we can
I'd
show
love
you
that.
what
I'd buy
it looks
that.
like when you add them to the V-Star jet
Of course.
in Victory Saber mode.
And I appreciate Ben distracting you while I do that.
It
of
looks so
course,
good.
I'm gonna do the battle up and put his helmet on.
Nice one.
So you can see him.
Okay, that's a good
Big
size.
one. Again, for comparison, here's our Hound.
That is a good size.
Just
I like
little
that.
Smaller, kind of would walk into Victory Saber's fist if he's not paying attention.
That is very
Super
good.
excited
That's
to
very cool.
finally have a representation of this guy that isn't Masterpiece. So.
Oh wow,
It's like
yeah.
The first time Hasbro is doing the Supreme Commander figure, and we are trying to replicate him as best as we can.
That's really
It's
cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That
perfect
like that is actually like,
scale,
as
so you can play
someone
with
that
it.
isn't huge on Transformers and mostly just gets specific
We brought
characters
in
that
a
I
bunch of
like and
articulations,
know,
so we brought in some butterfly
this is really cool.
joints into,
Like this is a
chest,
really
so
neat little thing.
You can get that dynamic posing.
And I'm sure a lot of
for,
people are really excited for
his
this.
sword
Like it's just not
strength,
something
as
that
we've seen from the
I was
animation.
necessarily
Dynamic
expecting,
sword
other than
fighting
the
is
fact that we
what
had the
Saber
teaser,
does.
so still very cool.
Of course, I have
Alright.
that sword.
So while Evan puts the sword together, let's show you Autobot Star Saber in his jet mode. You can see here.
Yeah, I like
the
these
Autobot
alt modes.
Saber
These alt modes are really
vehicle
nice.
mode, and then the V-Star jet adds onto it. You get this nice big space jet that can fly all over the galaxy.
Kind of reminds me in a weird way of. I know it's a different vehicle completely, but just kind of mentally like, connects to Astro Train, which is something that I've always wanted in a scale where I could actually put Decepticons in Astro Train, and I'm sure there is something like that somewhere out there. I've just never personally seen it. But I think that's why I like my smaller scale figures, because like you have the potential. Like I have the Ark from Dark of the Moon. Like I have that set. That it is a playset really, and I really enjoy how that works with the 3 3/4. I think the 3 3/4 scale Transformers. Or the smallest ones that aren't like part of Warp Cybertron.
Yes. So of course, Star Saber's iconic saber.
That is cool.
What
That's
you guys
pretty
are
neat.
seeing right now, we haven't modified this model just yet, but our next version that we show you should hopefully have that. So the blade is angled right now to follow the Generation 1 figure. But we're
That's
making
cool.
it so that you can actually choose if you want it to
Oh,
be animation accurate,
That's neat.
which has the blade like this, or if you want it to continue to be toy accurate. We're just trying to make sure
Okay.
that we give you guys
That's-
those
that's-
kind of
that's- that's
opportunities and
cool.
features to,
I like
you know,
when
make
there's
your own decisions
options.
on how
That's
you want
what
to
like the
display
best
it.
thing is options. It's why with Marvel Legends I like to have multiple heads, multiple hands. It's like I might not use them, but I want the options there.
Photos for sure. So next we have our Victory Leo. So you can see
Leo
on
looks
screen,
amazing.
this is the
Leo looks
digital
so
render
good.
of our model.
That is
This
such a
the
cool
Leo
alt mode.
Lion mode. It's got those beautiful cannons on his back. His wings are folded under. In the next image, you get to see him in his bot mode. And this pose out is
That's
based
cool.
on his G1 box art. Evan worked very closely with Takara Tomy to get that pose done right, along with our awesome digital renders team with Nick and Steve to make this happen.
And okay,
It's
so
very
right
Beast
here.
Wars. Like
So here we go.
I do like
Captain
Beast Wars. I'm a fan of
reincarnated
Beast Wars, and I
as
kind of want to get like
Victory
Dinobot
Leo.
and stuff. But
He's a big guy.
Big guy.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Dino,
again,
and
figure
not
out
Dinobot.
who
Beast Wars was very much something that like got me interested in the toys more than anything. Like I was interested in Transformers in general before Beast Wars, but
Star Saber, but
you know
that's
the
hand
animal
that combines
transformations are
them.
something that I just really like.
And of course, his cannons are articulated. So
Oh,
they
that's
can pop
cool.
Forward.
That's neat. I like that.
They can also come off, and he can either put them on the side of his
Ah,
wrist, as you've seen.
yes, I like
from the
that.
previous
That's
render,
very
or he
good. That's
can
very
actually
good.
build them, 'cause they're 5mm
So these work as
joints, so they can
regular-
go on
Yeah,
any
they just
other
work with-
5mm joint that you see on any of
this is more for Cybertron, right? So it'll literally
Fun.
everything's directly compatible with
So,
everything else.
Again, because we have referenced this is our first up prototype model, things are still being worked out and it's very delicate, and we are not going to convert it today for you. So we're only going to show
That's
you
unfortunate.
renders of what Victory Saber looks like. So first up, you can see him in his vehicle.
Oh wow,
So this
okay.
is Star Saber
That
plugged
is-
into the V-Star jet.
That is
and then
big.
Victory Leo added on, so you can get this giant space. jet
Oh
thing.
wow.
And then we move on to
Oh,
this iconic
wow.
pose from his conversion scene in the animation, the 3/4. You can see the blasters, everything put together.
That is
And then
that is
lastly,
really
just
cool.
Straight on front image, you get to see
How
what's
tall is
going
he?
on, see just how big Victory Saber.
How tall is he
is,
in that
all of the
form?
plus one pieces. And, it's I'm impressed.
That looks
Like,
pretty
we've been working on
pretty
this project for a
ridiculously
long
big.
time. It's I had to get up to speed and watch some Victory to really understand what was going on, and get into how to work on this project. So.
It's good stuff.
That is so
it's
cool.
super
That is so
exciting, and I
cool.
hope you all are excited as we are.
That's really neat.
So again, it's 11,000 backers.
Oh.
The US
Oh.
price is $179.99.
Oh,
It's
11,000?
available on HasbroPulse.com right
We've
now.
in the Marvel Legends
US
community, we've
Canada,
already been freaking out over the fact it was
that'll be available
it was 15.
starting right
Wait,
now.
no.
It's up there. You
Was
guys
it
can go
15?
back it.
Was it
We're
14?
excited. We're
I've
happy.
completely
We're also
forgot.
excited.
But Galactus was
And
like
then,
14,
rather
15,000
than,
or
like,
something,
kinda
so
drag it
or
out for a
16,000,
week or
whatever it was.
so, we're just gonna show you what the tier 1 unlock would be. This
Oh.
is at 14,000 units, so we'll fund it at 11,000. You guys are getting Victory Saber and all its pieces. But when we get to 14,000, you're going to get.
There's a 3,000
Vlog
gap just to get the
You can see it
gun.
there on the screen. It's really cool.
To get the
It's
gun,
really
it's an
big.
extra
I don't know if I'll show you just how big it
3,000
really is.
backers.
Yes. So here we go. The V-Lock cannon.
Oh, that is a big gun, though.
It's humongous.
That is a
so
very big
it
cannon.
lives up to its name.
Yeah, again, bigger than a deluxe.
Oh, wow.
It's
Oh,
great.
So
wow.
of course it has a feature then where it can snap
that's
onto
neat.
the side of Victory Leo, just like the Generation 1 toy.
That's
and
cool.
was featured in the animation. So, but
Yeah,
of
that's
course
neat.
then that can shift to have a 5mm pad.
Yes.
So then Victory Saber can just hold it and just demolish anything in his path.
That's brilliant. That's
All right,
amazing.
So along with that, in the tier 1 unlock, we're also going to have some blast effects. The
Ooh.
colors are still being worked out at this moment, but you can see here in the digital render that you can use them.
I'm trying to think the peg
and
sizes
they have that
for
typical
blast effects
5mm
in.
port that we've been using on everything too. So in the jet modes, you can also use them as thruster
I have some blast effects just to my side
next
here,
image,
along
you'll
with a Black
see
Series
Victory
Stormtrooper for some
Leo
reason.
with them in the blasters in his
I'm
hands.
trying to think, is the peg size?
You'll also
Would
see
these be
here in the next
compatible
image
with
that
Black
Victory
Series?
Leo
Not Black
has that
Series,
third
Marvel
mode. You wanna
Legends.
talk about that?
Well, yep, it's his jet mode.
I think they would,
It
wouldn't
just
they?
felt weird to show off the jet mode without
I
the
really,
V-Lock
I don't
cannon
have
out
a
because it doesn't look as aerodynamic as it could
I have a
be.
bunch of.
You
I
can
don't have an Iron Man
giant
to
thing
hand.
in
Oh no.
front of you while your jet isn't
I do wonder
aerodynamic.
that
Not
surely.
aerodynamic enough, but yeah, Victory Leo is technically a
That's
triple
cool.
changer. So
That's-
he's a
that's
jet,
neat.
a lion, and a robot. So
I need
it's
to
super
just
exciting.
quickly put away the
And then a
Stormtrooper
couple
that I
more
pulled
images
out to
here,
get that.
are just
Right.
the one more image of Victory Saber
Huh.
with the blast effects in the cannon, so you can really see
Those
that you
bla-
can get those.
Oh,
Whatever-
the thing is,
whatever you wanna use
I'm
your blast
talking
effects,
as
you
if
can get
like
that posed
I'm
up.
probably how am I
You
gonna
can
get
also
this?
photos for us.
I'm not gonna get it. I don't
So,
collect
That'll
Transformers,
do
but
it.
like
What's your you worked on this for a lot longer.
the
than I
Brainmaster
did,
is so cool.
What is your favorite part?
Throw me for a curveball there. No, I'm just so happy that we're doing him, and we're
This
getting
is so
such a
cool.
fantastic representation of him.
$180 as well. That's actually
Spreading a few
really
different characters
reasonable.
into the Generations line
That's like
mode.
ridiculously reasonable.
We're just, I don't know, it's gonna be cool. I'm
I'm
really
like,
excited.
The thing
Again,
is though,
only
the thing is though,
11,000
I'm
figures
sincerely
to
thinking
fund this
about
project,
getting this project
and then
just for the blast
14,000 will get you
effects,
that tier 1 unlock.
and that's
For
hilarious.
those of
But
you
like,
that potentially are going to Boston Fan Expo, we are currently working towards possibly having these models on display
Oh.
in lock cases there.
that's cool.
So you'll get to see these exact models, the ones Evan is holding, literally locked
Cool.
up in case, so you can take some photos of them.
Mhm.
But again, remember, these are just our prototypes. This is not the final product.
I should hope not. I should hope that that's not the final product.
And,
And they look
Few
cooler.
details here and there will probably change a little bit as we move forward, but nothing too significant. So,
we'll continue to check in with you over the next 45 days as this funding period
That's
goes on. We'll
amazing.
be ending on 10/10, aligning with New York Comic Con.
Okay, so
Also,
there's
for
over a
our
month of
international
that.
fans
Over a month of
outside
that.
of the US, Canada, and the UK, we do have some retail partners that will also be making this Haslab Victory Saber available to you.
That's very
They
cool.
will be starting today as well. Some of them might not roll out.
Transformers have got a bit of a
Week.
benefit
We are
then,
going to
because
work
when it
on
came
our social
to
channels to get
Legends,
those links out and get
it
the
was like a
geo-targeted
few days. I think it was like a
regions so you
week
guys can,
before some of the partners actually
know where
started
to back this project
like
so you
even
can get
listing it.
where Pulse is not currently located.
Wow, that's
Alright.
cool.
So, anything else you want to? I mean, you're showing off Star Saber there with his.
No, just when we're talking, I
Yeah.
just want to make sure everybody's getting their money's worth by
Yeah,
looking at
it's
what we
really
have to
neat.
offer today.
It looks so cool.
So,
It looks very
as I
cool.
said, super excited.
It's
I
cool.
guess the best way to end this is just by saying,
I just want to
let's say
see
go.
a rendered
Let's
model
say
with the
go.
Let's
colors.
say go.
Thanks, everybody.
Well, there we go. That was cool. So, yeah, Victory Saber, very neat. Not something that I was really expecting necessarily, but very glad I actually joined this one. I was gonna skip this fun first, but very happy that I didn't. Very cool. We gotta repeat the animation, I suppose. Very neat. So yeah, if like the colours are accurate as well, this will be a very colourful Transformer. And that's just neat, That's just a cool thing. This is a long animation now. So yeah, Brain of Courage Brain Master. That is the thing. That and the blast effects. Those two things I really like, and it's because I just like that kind of thing within Transformers. The colours are gonna be great though. Like, I think that's the biggest thing right now. That's like making me. It's like, this is my kind of Transformers, like toy, where it functions with smaller figures. There's combiner aspects, it all adds together, all breaks apart. There's a load of action features, stuff like that, plenty of accessories. It's what I like of Transformers. Just choices, options, a bunch of variety. Having like the sword and stuff is so cool. I wonder if we're gonna get that mace, because they didn't show that in any of the renders. But I wonder if we're actually gonna get that mace. That'd be cool. And it's like overall, like, the red, white, and blue. It's and a bit yellow as well. Very classic color scheme. Very neat. Very cool. And that alt mode is phenomenal. Like the fact you can combine the alt modes together, it works so well. It is so good. Leo is definitely a highlight for me personally. I think Leo looks so good. Just because I'm a fan of that kind of aesthetic, the animal Transformers, the Beast Wars type stuff. Beast Wars adjacent more than anything. I love the Dinobots. The Dinobots are probably my favourite, like, subcategory of Transformers. So yeah, Leo looks amazing. I'm a huge fan of that. It's like, all the combinations and all the, like, little differences in how they connect together and stuff is just so cool to me. The cannons and everything else, just like, it all works so well in plastic form. I would love to see, all this in full colour. That's what I want. But yeah, Victory Saber for 180 as well. That is so good. That's such a good price point, and over a month to actually, fund. I could see this going further than tier 1, maybe even like tier 3 or 4, even at the amount of backers that it needs. I think at the price point, this is a lot more balanced compared to something like Galactus or the Rancor. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, thanks for joining me. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like it if you liked this video, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss an upload. I do videos like this pretty regularly whenever there's a fan first. And yeah, bye!